that from Brother Rasadi ill many years ago. Islam, Islam, Islam. 3 times. Wisdom, will, and love. But we give praises to Allah, honors to his prophet, Noble Drew Ali. That's right. He is our prophet to us in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Don't get it twisted. Today, we have a show for you. Brother D. Barnzeel. I'm going to share his. We're going to play his music. And Brother D. Barnzeel is right here in Carbondale, Illinois. He resides originally from Murfreesboro, Illinois, Jackson County. And the brother's been keeping his head up. He's been built with Moorish American Muslims in the temple, Moors who just say are Moors, Aboriginals, Indigenous. He's been building with everyone. And he's just got a lot to share with the Moors now about, what he's actually running into. I want to send him this invite and make sure he come on because this is his show. I don't, he ran into some things with the Noble Temples. And I keep telling people respectfully, the Noble Temples is under Brother Toronto Johnson. Toronto Johnson was a sheik or adept with Brother D. Bailey Eel. And then he left and started his own. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. I said he came in to the Mecca of Chicago, Illinois, our Mecca, our sacred place. He learned some of the degrees of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Then he left and said, I'm starting my own. Forget y'all. Forget y'all. I'm better than y'all. Y'all don't know nothing. I know more than y'all. I can get more people under me than y'all. And blah, blah, blah. And rah, rah, rah. And ha, ha, ha. Hey, man, y'all catching me in a good mode today. And the brother, he really don't know anything. He had some great brothers with him when he was with the Ali's, man. And that's when his shows were booming. Y'all remember that? When he had Sheikh Seven Eel coming on there reading the Holy Quran and Brother Lord Abba, Way Eel, and all those different brothers and sisters coming on there. When he was teaching on that vibration, where we were all learning, no big I's, little U's, that's when his platform was going hard. But when he got away from that and got on that lower self degree of gossiping, of lying on people and slandering ones just to get video likes, he did that to me personally, so I can speak about it. He told y'all I was an FBI agent and everything else under the sun. So I can speak about it. He's making these temples, okay? He's catching people from off of social media. And if you ask him, hey, did you take the Grand Sheet class? Did you take it? There is an ADAP class, there's a Grand Sheet class, there's a minister class, there's a Supreme Grand Sheet class. Brother Khan Bey, may Allah be pleased with him. The reason I had to go sit with all the different groups of the Moorish Science Temple of America is because when Brother Dawid Ali Eel stepped away and said he was going to the Ifa or the Orishas or whatever that he's doing in that realm, on his spiritual journey is what Brother Bailey Eel called it. They call it a spiritual journey. The brother's on a spiritual journey. So while he's on his spiritual journey, I became the National Grand Sheik for us. And instead of me being the National Grand Sheik for us, Brother Haru became our Supreme Grand Governor. I said it. Brother Haru became our Supreme Grand Governor. Okay? Why did you do that, Neil Bay? Because anybody who has been incarcerated cannot be your leader. I'm talking about international law now. Anyone who is incarcerated is still considered as a slave. All these leaders out here who have not cleaned up their record, okay? You can't go sit with no prince or no king in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia, nowhere, because they still have you listed as Negro, as colored, as black, as property, as slave to this government. Arnil Bay, I am not a slave to this government. Ardnell Bay don't have to turn in anything to this government, right? There's no documents that I have to turn in to the FBI, CIA, or any alphabet boys, okay? There's no one we have to answer to over here but Allah, Allah alone, and one another. Okay. Now I'm trying to find your video here more, and we're gonna get it going. But with this brother, we don't know how he's coming and who he's coming with, because the way he moved, he's moving as a devil. Okay, give me 1 second. I know how to find the video because I listened to it. He's moving as a devil. Okay. So we got to be careful dealing with these particular ones who move like devils. Okay. I know you're ready, Mo. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the last video we just played, Mo. And it should pop up. It's going King Zakar and all them, but it ain't showing me you, Mo. Give me 1 second. We're going to get it right. Oh, there it is. I got to go back to my emails. If I go back to my emails, I can just open it up. The problem is, if you think you can say it yourself, Mo, right?
It's wrong. If you think you can save yourself, that ain't no question, Mo. That ain't no question at all.
But with this brother Toronto and his staff, Sister Moody Eel, I love you, sister, even though you were told to hate me. You know, she done came off so nasty. The brother Hannibal Eel Bay, y'all need to get away from that more. He don't know what to do with y'all. If your baby is dying in the hospital, there's certain things you recite over a brother or sister when they're going through certain ailments. Okay? This is why I say those, like, whether it be Pray for the Ill or one of the elders, they know that they ain't gonna play no games with you. There are certain things, like I just said, what I just shared with you, brother, before we communicate what we do. We go to Allah first, right? Brother D. Barnes Hill, can you hear me? Oh, he froze. But yeah, before we do anything, we have rituals for everything, because we must keep our hearts and minds purified. Islam. So I'm gonna play this. This is by our brother. It don't matter, brother Barnes Hill. And forgive me for having on the hat, y'all. I'm about to get ready. The problem say cover your head. It don't always have to be the feds. I am the feds. Islam, don't get it twisted. We lost you more. What happened?
Oh, I was just sharing the link.
Oh, okay.
And this is unreleased right here.
Hey, after this, it's all your platform, Mo, but they probably ain't gonna be able to hear you because you don't have a mic over the music.
It's on.
And no matter if they said you nothing, you can turn nothing into something. FTF said what's up. It don't matter. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter if they said you nothing. You can turn nothing into something. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who not with you. And if they said you a fluke, as long as you know that you the truth. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter where you come from. If they said you nothing, you can turn nothing into something. It don't matter. It don't matter who not with you. Or if they said you a fluke, as long as you know that you the truth. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who be hating on you. You trying to turn the tables on you. Most of the money, these political leaders in the impoverished state. They a black man and something happen, they might stop and detain you. Like you up with no proof, just to get a court system approved. It don't matter. They don't teach us law, criminology. No, they don't teach nothing in school. The law, everything. Because I was a black man walking up the street, man. Trying to give me 20 years from my family. My family didn't matter if I did that robbery.
Hey, get in here, Aboriginals. Get in here, Indigenous. Y'all hear this brother using the term black man? Oh, man. Quit arguing with us over those terms, man. That don't make me mad if you call me a black man. The brothers in the Nation of Islam, they greet you in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Then they gonna say, how you doing, black man? Let's get it, man. They don't know. They don't know, Mo. Yes, sir.
I said I was a black man walking up the street.
Oh.
Because I was.
Yeah. We heard that part. Yeah, but you know, people still try to come for you. You know, they still try to come for you. Oh, y'all black now. Oh, you're a black man. Oh.
No, y'all got to listen to the song. This was 2013.
Before
Islam.
the Lord finds Temple America. That's right.
Before.
People stay in poverty because you're not fighting the real enemy. That color go down in the county. You got a rich that was overwhelming. Even though I only
Jackson County, Cook County, they don't know.
Yep. Jackson County.
Jackson
Yeah.
County. Hey, you was on GD terms at this time, wasn't you? And y'all notice we keep that hat straight on our head. We don't bang it to the left. We don't bang it to the right. The old man told me many years when he was in Vienna. He said, "Man, he said, I see those videos, and he said I see those pictures, and I see things on the internet, on the computers. Hats broke off. Y'all look like clowns out there, man. Get away from that. It don't matter though. Let's go."
It don't matter who not with you. And if they said you a fluke, long as you know that you the truth. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter if they said you nothing. You can turn nothing into something. It don't matter who not with you. Or if they said you a fluke, long as you know that you the truth. It don't matter. Stay focused, fight. Try to diminish my life. They know my book got life. I'm not really with the hype. Check out people's life. These people that they be saying, trying to diminish my vibe. It don't matter who hates you. No, when they trying to turn the page on you. Like detectives, they had no clue. Some go air just like that flu. Ain't got time for the whining or crying. You know I'm the truth. It don't matter what you say, cause all these shit. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter if they said you nothing. You can turn nothing into something. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who not with you. And if they said you don't do it, said you don't do it. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter where you come from. It don't matter if they said you nothing. You turn nothing into something. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who not with you. Or if they said you a fluke. As long as you know that you the truth. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Remain solid. Keep fighting. Let the haters hate.
Let the haters
Shine
hate. They gon' hate. They gon' hate.
Ahava.
They gon' hate. They gon' hate. They gon' hate, man. You gotta let them hate, man. Hey, man, you did that. And we want to shout out Philly OG too, because Philly OG played you again yesterday. Make sure you get this over to brother Philly OG as well. We want to give a shout out to brother Bap in the debate league. We want to give a shout out to brother Top Cat and his platform, BCU. We want to give a shout out to Unscrambled Minds and Chief Holiday. I heard you putting on early this morning. My wife was listening to Chief Holiday and brother A1, and they were protecting Noble Drew Ali. They were protecting even the Christians, brother. They were protecting the Nation of Islam. They were talking about that there are righteous brothers and sisters, right? And who know who they are and where they come from in these communities. So yeah, we want to give a shout out to them. First of all, we want to rise. We want to give praises to Allah and honors to all his true and divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius. We want to give honors to all ills and bays who will their way to Allah. I want to give honors also to all Moors who will share this video and listen in to this video. May Allah bless us, Moors, to become successful people. May Allah enriching us mentally, physically, spiritually, in all ways of life. With that, I gave my honors, and I'm going to pass the platform on over to our brother as I get myself ready for the chiropractor, but I will be back in and build with my brother. Islam.
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 Islam. Islam. Islam. I want to say praise Allah and honors to his divine prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Man, I want to give honors to all the divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius, etc., etc., because the Quran lets us know that there was a prophet given to each nation, Islam, for their guidance from their Lord. Each nation was issued a prophet. That comes out of your Quran, as the Grand Governor likes to share with you, the big book with the K. Islam. So I want to give praises and honors for that. I want to give all the honors to and shout outs that the Grand Governor gave shout outs to, because man, supporting your brother is supporting Allah, and it's supporting yourself. And if we continue to support each other with group economics, then we will be able to see the what they call heaven manifested here on earth in all of our dwellings, in all of our earthly dwellings. So yes, shout out to all the brothers. I can't remember the names, okay? But hey, Triple Dog OG, hey, gratitude, shout out,
I
honest
don't
for
even call him
praying.
triple. I don't even call him dog at all. I call him God. I call him
Triple
Philly
dog,
OG. And
Philly
Top
OG.
Cat, the reason I call Top Cat is because there was a brother who was from Hayti, Missouri, and his name was Top Cat. And he joined the Moorish Science Temple of America. And he had over 2,000 people under him. So we give an honors to Brother Top Cat. And back, that's the debate league. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you said it right. And they're all about your age and younger.
Mm.
Young,
Oh,
young
praise.
Moors, young Moors, young Moors. These not old heads. These are not
Oh,
old
praise.
heads at all. So you can deal with them a little bit more than you can deal with these old heads. You know, the old heads stuck in their ways. It's
Mm.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you the flow. It's your flow.
Okay, okay. Man, and so yeah, moving forward, just addressing what is going on out here in the world. You Moors, Islam, you Moors need to know that the Quran of Muhammad is our power and authority.
That's right. That's right, Mo.
Period.
That's
I
right.
don't understand why you Moors is arguing about the Quran of Muhammad.
I got my
You
hand up.
I don't understand. Oh, you got a question, Mo? What's your question?
Islam, praise be to Allah, honest to his prophet. You know why they really don't like the Holy Quran of Muhammad, is what they like to call it. But first and foremost, that's very disrespectful, Moorish American Muslims. If you have became a student of knowledge, you know when you call the Holy Quran the book of Muhammad, you're disrespecting Allah. Go to Google and ask AI right now, who wrote the Holy Quran? The Holy Quran is given to us directly from Allah, not Muhammad. It is the last book. Have you heard of another book coming to us here yet in 1400 years? It is the last book. But a lot of Moorish American Muslims, well, I'm gonna call them Moorish Americans, because to be a Muslim, you must submit to the will of Allah and you must become the will of Allah. Let me say that again. You must submit to the will of Allah and you must become the will of Allah. You guys don't know Arabic, you don't know Hebrew, you don't know Latin, you know a lot of nigger stuff. A lot of you are black nationalists with the fez on your head. Okay? So they teach against the Holy Quran because they're evil spirits moving to and fro seeking whom they may devour. For over, as long as I've been in the Moorish Science Temple of America, I've been correcting elders. And they probably been sheiks in the movement for over 50, 60 years on basic things in Islam. They don't know Islam. They don't know language. So if you don't understand language, you're not going to understand most of what you read, whether it be Hebrewic, okay, Arabic, Latin. These are all from us. We are the mothers and fathers who gave these things to all the nations of all the worlds. Wake up, go back and read the books. It's one of the Masonic secrets. You, me, being the gods, the goddess of the whole world, man, not just America, but
Mm,
America's our capital. Noble Draw Lee taught us America's our capital.
mm.
Like Brother A1 said, man, Noble Draw Lee told us that those people got to take some water. They got to leave America one day. And look at the sun. It's beautiful out here for me, but to them, it might be hot already.
Mm,
It's burning
mm,
them up. It's burning
mm,
them up.
mm.
And it's burning up some of these Negroes, color folks, black people as well. Islam?
Islam.
So back to your question. A lot of them don't like the Holy Quran, the big book, our authority, and they don't understand this give us protection, international law.
International Moors, but you Moors want to go see, who is it they want to go see? The UN.
The United Nations told us our charter trumps their charter.
Or
See my
what?
wife, see my wife, and she's going to send you the letter from the United Nations. If you're directly under Allah, what this brother got up right here, this is some of the documents she sent in. If you're directly under Allah, your charter trumps their charter. All right, but I'm gonna let you have your flow, Mo. This your flow. Go ahead and get it.
Islam, no, gratitude for sharing. And so, yeah, man, I want to start this portion off again. You know, I want to give praises to Allah, okay, the most merciful, the most compassionate.
That was for
Okay,
my haters. Islam.
Islam. Hey, I want to give honors to the Prophet Muhammad, and peace, and may peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad and upon the family of the Prophet Muhammad.
Ameen. Allahu Akbar.
And may peace and blessings be upon Abraham and upon the family of Abraham.
Come on.
And may peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the family.
Yeah.
And the family. And the family of Drew Ali. Islam.
Go ahead, you teaching, Mo. They don't understand. You know, it's grand sheiks who don't understand that document. They don't understand that because they don't understand corporate law. They don't understand business.
Or Islamic law.
Or Islamic law. They say they're not under the Islamic law. They don't even know about Muslim law. They say Muslim law don't exist. Go ahead, Mo.
They better go see what the Hague did in, when was it, 1934, after the Prophet. But y'all, you don't come to home office.
They scared of home office.
You don't come to home office so you can learn how to free yourself and love truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
That's right.
And so you're not sitting up under elders or said elders that's trying to floss you for your money. Elders don't know how to draw up a document that'll save your life or your child's life or your family member's life. Elders don't, these elders that I'm speaking of, they don't got enough courage for truth to go challenge the public authorities, the policy of forces.
I got a question. So you're saying since you've been in the Moorish Science Temple of America, you have experienced some of these things?
Islam and Islam.
Inside of the temple?
I've seen where it is and I see where it ain't.
Right. Islam. Are you getting paid to say this stuff?
Nay. In fact, I pay to talk here in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Islam. see here, look. Y'all think y'all know something about the adapts, right? Y'all think y'all know something about the sheiks and the grand sheiks. Y'all think y'all know something about the members. But if you knew something about the members, you would know that members have authority. And don't let that go over your head. Don't let it go over your head.
I think you should explain that a little bit to them because a lot of people don't know. This movement is about the members first. It's not about the officers. The officers work for the members. Islam. Go ahead, take your time, Mo. Take your time. You said you don't have to work today. Only thing I have to do, I got to stop at 9 o'clock and take care of the chiropractor so you don't see me all sweating out, because nerves and on that back nerve and all that, But yeah, we here all day. Let's get it. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Yeah. So your Hers Revised statues. So yeah, man, let me continue. So as I'm giving blessings to the family of Drew Ali, okay, I want to refer you Moors, to your Hers Revised statues. I want to first refer you to your not divine but your the back of your questionnaire, Morris. On the back of your questionnaire, because you Morris, you want to argue about the Quran of Muhammad. You want to argue about whether or not we are supposed to be supporting the Quran of Muhammad. I don't understand you Moors. It's because you Moors don't understand the law. You don't understand that the Circle 7 Quran is the Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and exactly that. It belongs to the Moorish Science Temple of America and the members thereof. Not everybody can say that the Circle 7 Quran belongs to them. The Scottish Americans can't necessarily say that. The Irish Americans can't necessarily say that. Slavic Americans can't necessarily say that, but the Moorish Americans can. The Moorish Americans can say that. It goes for them. So that is, and if you don't know, the Moorish Science Temple of America is your government, people. I don't know what type of temple you attend. I don't know what club you thought you had, but the Moorish Science Temple of America is your lawful charter government, people. So, if the Moorish Science Temple of America which is your government, it derived its power and authority from the Quran of Muhammad. It derived its power and authority from the Quran of Muhammad. How is it possible that we are opposed to the Quran of Muhammad? You don't have any legs to stand on. You argue that we're not Sufi. But in the Moorish guide, it said we're mystics. Now, who you gonna believe? Yourself or the Moorish guide? You argue about making prayer 5 times a day. We got 5 principles. Why not pray for each one of them principles? You argue about fasting during Ramadan. You argue about even celebrating Ramadan. You say Ramadan's for the Arabs. That's incorrect. Anything, see, this is where I was wrong, Morris. Anything that Allah is giving us commands for is for you, it's for us to follow. See, you will see more Arab in it. I see when I go to the mosque, and there's a video I played more, but you have Muslims from India, about 5 different countries in Africa, about 5 different Middle Eastern countries, Europe, countries in South America. Everybody but the Moorish American Muslims was there saying Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Abdullah wa Rasuluh.
Can I add something? And it's sad because I can remember back in '88, I used to always say, "Man, I can't wait for the Moors to start coming into the masjid." You see what I'm saying? Into the mosque to pray. Come pray with me. You know what I'm saying? But Moors will make every excuse. I love my brother Kuja, but you know what I just heard him say? He said instead of going to the mosque, why not go and do it at the temple, which is a great idea. But let's not remember, everybody in the Moorish Science Temple of America don't see Allah the same. So everybody's not going to be willing to let you come in there and pray. Now there have been mosques I mean, there have been temples I have prayed in, but there also have been in temples where we have made prayer and ones wanted to kill us. Okay? I mean, where they get to talking real gangsterish. You see what I'm saying? In the house of Drew Ali. So why not go to the mosque and make your prayer? Because Allah tells you in the Quran, this is what the mosque is made for. So if people say, don't go over there, just do it yourself. No. Moors ain't gonna act right. And Moors gonna make up stuff and create stuff that Allah ain't with. With that, I say peace. Go ahead, Ma.
Islam. Man, or definitely, Moors can go and get authorized, and Moors can demonstrate a mosque inside of the temple. See, that's the problem, Mo, is that people think the temple is a building with square walls and four walls, more.
Teach. You teach it.
They think the temple is the building, more. Like, nay, that's not the temple. You think the temple is the location. Like, nay, that's not the temple. The temple is the order, it's the structure, it's the body. Politic and corporate, not building politic and corporate.
Come on now.
Now we build not the building politic and corporate, it's the body politic and corporate, the spiritual body, the divine body first.
That's
we
right.
got heads, arms, feet, hearts, etc., etc. in our body politic and corporate. Islam. So yeah, man, moving forward, man, definitely just going in, and maybe I should read our charter, our charter to you, Moors. The 1010 5905. The 1099 document. Okay. Now it says here, I, Noble Drew Ali, do solemnly swear that a meeting of the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Now, what is the Moorish Science Temple of America? What is it? What's the Moorish Science Temple of America? Because one wants to propagate that they are God in flesh. So let's get it. The Moorish Science Temple of America is a lawfully chartered and incorporated organization. Any subordinate temple that desires to receive a charter, the Prophet has them to issue to every state throughout the United States. Lawful organization. Are you really lawfully organized? Did you lawfully organize pursuant to the way that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali lawfully organized? Are you able to utilize your documentations to save you? Are you lawful?
Good question. Good question. I'm right here, more.
That's what I'm asking.
Try to get my push-ups in before I go to this doctor.
Islam, and if you Moors are lawful, Islam, well, let's talk about it. Let's see some articles. See, because when I came here to Temple 2, and I was questioning whether Temple 2 was lawful or not, Temple 2 was able to answer these questions. They was able to demonstrate the courage of truth, if you have it. But Moors, be scared of truth. Look, man, for Moors who want to be publicizing it on people's posts and on people's walls.
Talking about that evil spirit. That's an evil spirit. That's an evil spirit, Mo. Go in.
Straight gin. What they say? Where you going, Satan? To and fro, trying to see whom you may devour. You can't devour me. Why? You can't devour me? Because I seek refuge from the accursed Satan. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Islam.
Allahu Akbar.
You can't devour me.
Allahu Akbar.
All you can do, yeah, you can post pictures of me. Yeah, you can propagate and say what you not. Like, for one, you calling me a Sunni You know who you are. I don't gotta say your name. It might not even be your real name. And if it is your name, it look like you got a name change.
What'd he do, Mo?
He got a name.
What'd he do, Mo?
He got a name change.
See, we teach
And we can
over at
definitely
home
speak for.
office. Hey, I'm laughing so hard because I don't know no other temple that don't teach. And this come from Arloville. This does not come from my wife, y'all. Arloville taught me, may Allah be pleased with him. He said, never do a name change. You correct your name. You correct your status. I'm going to shut up.
Because that's what the Quran of Muhammad came to do to the Bible. But you more want to be so thick-headed.
That's right.
You want to be thick-headed. It came to correct the errors from Christianity, like black, Negro, color folk. And then I showed you. He said, well, show me in the Sufi doctrine where you can get an L and Bayer in your name. It was too easy. More, I just opened up the Quran of Muhammad and showed them about the tribes and nations. You only get an L and Bayer your name behind your national descent nature. Stop playing.
They don't know. Mo, make a song say they don't know. They don't know, Mo.
Stop playing. Who's getting the L's and Bays that's not of national descent nature? Who's authorizing that? Where are you getting your authorization from? Where? So if you're not coming in that light, you more is really not even ready. You question my adapthood, come to home office in Temple 2, and we'll definitely verify and validate it. Or
Red
answer the phone.
Red birds riding around. You know, remember I told you about the red birds, how they come every morning?
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah. But I threw out some vegan macaroni and some vegan crow pats that we didn't eat. We left it out for 2 days. So now I'm out here demonstrating this Buddha degree. Islam.
It's going to feed the ancestors on that Buddha degree. Yeah, and we still Muslims, and we still rock with the Quran talking about a Buddha degree. Who taught you Islam? And why you Moors want to try to bring up our Circle 7 talking about Jesus, son of Allah, and then you want to bring up the Quran talking about he begetteth and he begetted not. Allah don't beget. Have y'all lost the best parts of your minds?
And let me say this with them. The show though.
Islam.
The Holy Quran was for those dirty people who needed Allah, who had no Allah. But there were Moors. Go back and look in the Adab books, more in the Adab records and in those letters. Quit talking so much. There were Moors who were Muslims, whether they were Sufi or Sunni, I don't know, because that's what it barred down to. And there were also Hebrewic Adapts with Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And inside of the Moor Science Temple chambers, it was recorded and it's in record form. They used to greet with Assalamu alaikum and as well as Shalom or Shalom alaikum. You can find these things in the FBI files, or you can get the book called Islam and the African American Experience, written by Richard Trent Turner or Richard Turner Trent. Okay? That's for your records. That's for all those Moors who've been talking all these years. We've been, because see, when I was with the Moor Science Temple America Inc., they told me over there, Sister A. Washington Neal, may Allah be pleased with her, she's gone now. And I was working in home office. I couldn't say, you couldn't use the phrases like Alhamdulillah or Inshallah or Astaghfirullah. Mind you, my father Muslim now. We pray in our home. We know who Allah is, but we still go to the temple because we understand nationality is the order of the day. Islam, going and demonstrating, that sister said, we only speak English in here. I said, isn't we the mothers and fathers who gave all language arts, science to the world. But they say, Mo, you can't question the elder. What she say, go. So over there, you had to just say, praise Allah. Or when you say,
All right,
inshallah,
cool.
when you say inshallah, you just say God's willing, Allah's willing. They would not allow you. And I say, man, y'all dictating Islam, but not off to that. But I'm saying these Moors don't know, and she was a leader, and they ain't gonna never let you outshine them. So you say praise
Mm,
Allah, never.
mm, mm. Man, and that's just interesting more. That spirit, yeah, that spirit is around for sure.
It's an ugly
Right.
spirit, Mo, and most of them really don't have no Allah, so they don't know the Holy Quran. I'm talking about the big book. They have no understanding of it, and they missed the part where Noble Drew Ali tell us to read it. No matter how we take it, whether you take it in this perspective or that perspective, he said read it because it's our book. That's what Noble Drew Ali said. He said it's our book. What do the Supreme Court say about the Holy Quran? Wake
Mm.
up, Moors. Don't fall asleep. The pamphlet, Noble Drew Ali called the Holy Quran a pamphlet. Open it up. Read it. It's in your first page. And then at the last page, he tells us we are going into Islam. Now, you can play all the games you want, but you better find your way pleasing Allah and becoming Allah, because we got to answer for everything we say and do. Sheiks, grand sheikhs, and even the members. The Holy Quran is our authority. Ain't no way of getting away from it. It's the
It's the
word of Allah
authority.
revealed to us, given to us. It's international law, Moors. You're protected by this book. I can fast anywhere in the world. I can do my prayers anywhere in the world, and I use this book. And you can do the same with the Holy Quran, the pamphlet. But it's backed up by the Holy Quran. So
That's
throw
right.
this, so we can use this for here, but when I'm going international, I can use the big book. If I want to buy houses somewhere else, I use the big book. If I want to do trade with the Muslims, like we're trading with Muslims, we're trading in Morocco, we're trading with Dubai.
Trade, huh? How you
Yes,
we
sir.
trading, huh? More
Yes, sir.
in business. But Moors want to sit here and talk this non-for-profit
Club,
religious
club stuff. It's
when
almost
we
like
talking
gang.
about
Remember, I was in a gang, so I know gang mentality. Most of these leaders are still prison numbers. How you gonna be a supreme grand sheik and they can still pull up a prison number for you? One or the other. How you gonna be a sheik and they can still pull up all this prison stuff on you? You ain't dead like the prophet said. You ain't pushed the pen yet, Mo. You out of law. Ain't no excuse. If it worked for me, it don't work for other Moors. They just don't want me to put them on social media. If it don't work for others, it'll work for you. There's no excuse. All these supreme grand sheiks, but you can pull up criminal records, seeing whatever it is. It's all filth. Whether it's for beating up somebody, selling drugs, whatever it is, get that stuff expunged. You're not qualified to lead the people yet. What safe haven do you have for the people? People are in dying need right now. People need mental help right now. While people playing games, looking for donations and begging for your money. People are out here using fentanyl on a regular now. Let's be real. If they
But
popping
man,
pills, they using fentanyl, brothers and sisters. If your children, your little nieces and nephews are popping pills, I know there's Moorish American Muslim children who pop pills. They're on fentanyl. Around here, children's hearts are busting and they dying, or they having heart attacks. While y'all playing, you supposed to be a grand sheik, man. We got work to do. You're supposed to be healing the people. The people dying in your land, the people dying in my land, and y'all want to get on here and play YouTube games. No salvation for the people. That's why the young people run from you crazy people. You crazy.
and this is why they're not gonna get nothing of sincere beneficial done.
Ever. Ever.
You rejecting the legs we have to stand on. You rejecting the legs we got to stand on. It's period. You rejecting your pillars. The building ain't gonna stand without its pillars, man. This stuff is real simple. And to try to say that Noble Drew Ali came creating something new is just wrong. And I know where you Moors be coming from. You be coming from the Islamism degree. Okay, the doctrine of, and this ain't even, y'all don't even follow the true doctrine of Islamism. You follow the Moorish doctrine.
Islamism. They following the Islam. No. We ain't gonna call that Moorish. We call that Islamism. See, they don't understand that Islamism is not even a religion. That's a political movement inside of Islam. But they grand sheiks ain't teaching this. They try to make Islam versus Islamism, and you can't do that. That's an oxymoron.
Exactly. It's impossible.
It's impossible. It's like Sufi. It's like saying Sufi versus Islam. You can't do it. Sufi is a part of Islam. It's in the inside of it. It's a core. Islamism is a core.
That's right. And so, yeah, building on Islamism. Because, man, the way when I first came into the movement a couple years ago, man, and it was a couple years ago when I first came into the movement, I said it, I ain't stutter, and I ain't capping, and I'm still your brother. When I seen the Moors talk about this Islamism thing, it made me think of just like, oh, some mystical, ancient, oldest religion, but in different forms.
And it is some to a degree, all of that and more, right? Praise Allah.
It's all of that and more, but the science of that is not for historical, mystical folklore. It's not for the folklore. It's more so for the political law and how we govern our life.
Islam.
Islamism is a political class. So whenever you are a Muslim, right, you should be active in the community and the government in which you live. I just seen the Muslims in the community in which I live demonstrating Islamism at a high rate.
Praise Allah.
They done invited the mayor.
Facts.
And they not in the bed demonstrating whatever degrees that you see individuals demonstrate. No, they bringing them for the school, so the school can be familiar with Islam. Y'all understand this? So when they sending their children to the school, they already got a prerequisite. Not saying we should be sending our children to school. I'm just saying they demonstrating Islamism because of public school, it has to deal with politics as well. So ain't no way around it. So Islamism is the political facet of Islam. Period. And you don't get Islam without recognizing the Prophet Muhammad, especially if it's been a word has been spoken to you. And you Moors don't have no excuse because we got Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius. So there should be no arguing. Use your circle 7 to defend yourself, but you can't say that what Allah tells us to do is the tradition of the Arabs.
Right. And that's falsehood. Why? I mean, Allah see that too. I mean, they say it all the time. If you reading from the Holy Quran, they try to say that's an Arab book, Mo. Like, Mo,
It's
y'all telling
important.
falsehood. That's crazy.
And it's like, and the only reason why it's just for me, you Moors can't even answer the phone.
They're not gonna answer the phone, Mo. They want to use your name to get people to look at them.
You can't
And
even.
then they're gonna go write up something and sit there and then come back and do a whole little PowerPoint
Yep. And
about
what's gonna
whatever,
happen is what they don't know. I've
and
been
then
so quiet.
and then
I've
ask for
been so quiet,
donations.
more. I've been so quiet. What they gonna do is put the spotlight right on me.
Praise Allah. Let Mo. Hey, look. When they thought they were hurting us, Mo, we started getting those who were into business and different business. Like, hey, look. Hey, I seen you on this show, and yeah,
What we gotta do,
yeah.
man? So yeah, we gotta say shout out to the haters, man. You know who you are.
The haters can really take you far, Mo, if you just let them do their job. And then most of them pay for views, so they're going to clout you up. They're going to have you in the thousands.
I'm trying to tell you more. The good
Praise
look.
Allah for that, Mo. That's why you get out the way, Mo. You see what I'm saying? So you just get out the way. Like, I got this one dude, but he a European, so we don't play with no Europes at all. That dude, Amanek, Amexum Amanek, but then he got a mental issue. So, you know, you got to bag away from those who got mental issues, you know.
Man. Now, yeah,
Praise
more
Allah.
like you
I'm going to be
got
quiet. Be quiet.
demonstrating. Chapter 48, the end of time and the fulfilling of the prophecies. All right. The last prophet in these days is Noble Drew Ali. And so look, more for one, how come we're not in conflict with Islam when we say that? Now, would the Arabs have a problem with it? Probably. But a well-learned imam, a well-studied imam, a well-learned sheikh, he will have patience. He will have sabur. He will ask the question.
That's right. That's right.
Sabur is patience, more. He would have sabur and he would ask the question, what does that mean? And we would tell him that for us Moors here in America, we've had a lineage of prophets as long as we can remember. And that is what we call our leaders. And we will start to list the lineage of the prophets. We're not in conflict with Muhammad.
That's right.
And maybe you Moors ain't aware of the lineages of the prophets. So the prophets, man, come to home office. I ain't telling you that. Come to home office. You want to hear about the prophets, the lineages of the prophets? Go to we didn't shout out our sister more.
Who, my wife?
Yeah.
Always. I said moving without motions earlier, Mo.
Oh, I must have been. Well, shout out to Moving Without Motion. My beloved
always
sister.
shout out anything I refer to when I'm saying my lessons and things. That's moving without motions. That's the Empress, K. Glover Hill, the Grand Sheikh, Islam, the Grand Governess now, Islam. And to the brother, the brother said, hey, can you remember when I had to stand down as a Grand Governor, brother? A brother said I never had stood down. I was a Grand Governor, I guess it's like 2 or 3 years ago. Remember when I had convention? I wasn't an officer, was I?
And when we had convention here in Carbondale.
Correct.
Man, that's private.
Islam.
We'll talk about that off the
brother asked, because you know we had put it out there, you know, and the brother asked, and he told the brothers and sisters that I was lying, and I told him, no, Mo, I wasn't lying. Shut it down. You see what I'm saying? But you know, if we want to keep it
I
PG,
can't hear you more.
yes, people calling more. They calling.
they
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 calling.
calling.
Yeah. All right, Mo. I'm gonna get ready and get off here. I gotta get to the chiropractor anyway and get broke up.
Islam. Look,
Islam.
the
You want
prophet
to close
said,
with the prayer? You want to close with the prayer?
Islam. 5 on the left, 2 on the right, feet at a 45-degree angle.
Islam.
Allah bound our hearts and mind back to our forefathers to burn and create the principle. This we ask the holy name of the seven Elohim. Ameen, Ameen, Ameen. Bismillah ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. Alhamdulillah ir-Rabbi al-Yamin. Ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Yakin Nabudu wa Yakin Nasta'in. Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. Sirat al-Ladina Amantay alayhim. Ya bro Magdubi alayhim wa Dawwalin. Ameen. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. Takbir, Allahu Akbar.